We're here in Crookstown Ballytower in the shed that we constructed in 2019. We have 350 cows here on the farm. 150 of the cows calve in the autumn and the other 200 calve in the spring.
Dad would be the second generation dairy farmers here in Crookstown on the farm, and I'll be the third generation, myself and my brother Alex. We're farming here with all Frisian cows. It's kind of a big cow, and when you have a big cow you need big space and lots of comfort. So in the old shed they were kind of compromised on space.
Every year we'd have 3 or 4 cows that just wouldn't make it through the winter, they'd get hurt, and if they got to lay down a second time or a third time in the cubicle and got stuck in it, oftentimes they wouldn't be able to get up after it. So we wanted something that would be, you know, more comfortable for the cows.
Exactly, yeah. If we had a cow that was under pressure in any way, if she got a touch of milk fever or something, this time last year we'll say we would have had to bring her up to the calving box and keep her on straw for a while. Now we can bring her straight back into the shed because everything is so easy and soft on them. It's just much more forgiving than the steel cubicles that we had this time last year. We did a good bit of research into the cubicles. We were looking at EASYFIX for a while at the ploughing, and we were talking to a couple of farmers who had the cubicles, and we would have done a good bit of research on those European indoor system farms who are indoor nearly all year round, and they seem to be leaning towards the EASYFIX plastic cubicles as well. The main thing, I suppose, was comfort, you know, uber comfort.
We decided then we'd go for the Jupiter mat because of the Risker board is built into the mat, and it positions the cow perfectly for lying down, and the cow is not lying from one cubicle into the other. We also went for the plastic cubicle with the rubber turn on the end, so the cows, when they're walking up and down, are not hitting the ribs off the ends of the cubicles, which causes fierce injuries to cows. And the last thing then is the movable headrail at the front. It's a great help to the cows when they're standing up.
Just on the EASYFIX evolved feed barriers, they were a super help as well for the cows feeding. They're just softer on the cow's shoulders when they're lunging out to eat the feed when it moves out a little bit. And also it's handy if a scraper is stuck or something and you need to jump into the shed from anywhere around, you can just jump right through. Another thing with them as well, there's no restriction up the top here, so if a cow gets a fright or something and she raises her head quickly, there's nothing there to give her a bang like there would be with other feed barriers.
On the mats then, we installed the mats because of the length of time the cows spend eating every day, about 8 to 10 hours. So the mat is at the front and at the back, and it's recessed into the floor, and the scraper's able to run over it, and we see the cows have much higher intake since we put the mat in.
We have the same mat on all the crossovers at the water trucks there as well, so you'll see cows congregating there, and bull and cows will be up around that area. It's very soft on their feet and easy on them. We see the milk yield has risen as well substantially, and as Dad was saying, the feed intake is up as well, which, you know, that's the aim of the game, to have them eating as much as they can, producing as much milk as they can. So overall it's just been a super investment. The main aim of the game was to prioritise comfort, and with a big cow we needed lots of space and lots of comfort and lots of give. So I'd say if we were building another shed we'd probably go down the same route for the EASYFIX plastic cubicles again, yeah.